Welcome back to Scotty's Movies, and it's time to go through what I've picked up this weekend and this week and what I've had delivered. Let's get started. Okay, so firstly I'm going to go through what I've had delivered this week, and yeah, I have actually got deliveries this week. I've got 3. A couple that I ordered off the CX website and one off Amazon. So I'll show you what I picked up. So the first one I picked up is an 80s movie, which I've always loved, starring Winona Ryder and Christian Slater, and it's the Arrow release of Heathers. I can't remember how much this was, about £8 or £10 I think on CX, but as usual I'm just using up my vouchers. I've got loads of them, so I'm just using my vouchers, and I got to get things online now and again. I love this movie. It's really good dark comedy. Probably couldn't get away with it today, but if you've not seen Heather, check it out. Okay, and the next one I got is another 80s film from CX. And I was quite surprised at first. This actually came with a slipcover until I discovered it's actually ripped, but you can't have everything. Again, the risk you take getting things online with CX, but it's a film starring Corey Haim and Corey Feldman. And it's Dream a Little Dream. As I say, it does come with a slip, as you can see at the bottom there. I think they've ripped it, getting the sticker off. Would have been better if they left it for me. I would have done it without ripping it, but anyway. But yeah, Dream a Little Dream. This is from about, I think it's about 89. Do love the Corries. This one I don't have massively fond memories of. I don't know if I really got into it back in the 80s, but I want to give it another go. Absolutely adore License to Drive with those two in, and obviously the Lost Boys. But this one, yeah, I'm not sure. Well, I want to give it another go, so pick that up. And the next pickup is from Amazon. Now, I was told about this sort of deal from James Milliship, Jim Jam Movies and TV. They basically had a little glitch, I think it was, where you could get 2 4Ks, and when it got to the sort of checkout, they did a massive discount on it. And I actually got mine for, I think it was £9.73. The 2 4Ks. Now, the only reason I didn't get it cheaper was because I don't actually have Prime, so it cost me like £4 in postage, but I was still happy to pick it up. And I got 2 copies of Turning Red, as you can see in the photo there. I've since traded one into CX today for £6, but obviously got one left with the nice slip. I do really like this slip, and it's not a bad Pixar movie. My daughter really enjoys it, and basically, so I ended up paying technically about £3.70 or something for this on 4K, which is still a good deal. I know, obviously, if I had Prime, I probably got it for free, but can't have everything. But yeah, happy to add Turning Red to the collection, and that is basically all the deliveries I've had this week. So I'm going to move on to now a Facebook Marketplace pickup that I got on Friday. This was basically £3 for 11 Blu-rays. Now they're all pretty generic, but there was 4 in the pile that I didn't actually have. I've actually found out one of them traded into CX for about £1.30, £1.50, something like that. So basically, kind of paid about £1.50 for these. Here's a picture here of the titles I picked up. I have actually got rid of the one CX now. I think it was the Ride-On movies, and I'm just going to keep the rest for sort of just spare cases, really. But they're really in great condition. The ones I'm keeping in the collection, which I don't actually own, we've got Pitch Perfect 2. It's still sealed as well. We've got Pitch Perfect 3. We've got Spooks, The Greater Good. Which is a nice slip cover in that one. I have actually seen that film. It was quite a good movie. I'd never seen the TV series though. That's Spooks. We got Lucy with Scarlett Johansson. I have seen this movie once. I wasn't majorly impressed with it. Maybe need to give it another go, but again, I didn't have it in the collection, so that's all right. And this is one I did have in the collection, but I'm actually keeping this over my copy, which is a lenticular of Pompeii. It's 3D as well. Not they have 3D, but there you go. Well, that was pretty cool. Mine was just a regular edition, so I'm just going to keep that in the collection. So I'd say they were basically £3 and I traded one in, so £1.50, £1.70, something like that. So happy to add them to the collection. Next up, we're on to the pickups in the charity shops. Firstly, I went to my local 4 for £1 shop yesterday. Managed to pick 4 up. First thing I picked up was a game for the Wii, which I thought might have had a bit of value. It turns out it doesn't. Well, I'm not going to bother showing it here, but I wasn't 100% on it, but I thought I'd give it a punt. And yeah, it wasn't worth anything, but never mind. I want to get 3 titles to add to the collection. I've got another 80s movie here, and this is a Region 1 release, starring Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. I've never seen this in a while before. It's Joe versus the Volcano. I've not seen this movie. It's passed me by. I know this is late 80s, early 90s. It might even be 1990 actually is. But yeah, this is a Region 1. I'll snap a case there. And yeah, I thought I'm not leaving that behind. I'll add to the collection. Next one, talking to Tom Hanks, is probably one of his best films. Winner of 6 Academy Awards, and it's Forrest Gump. And yeah, didn't have that in the collection, so I thought I'd add that. And the last thing I picked up was a triple pack DVD called the Royal Box, and it's this one. It features what was it? Young Victoria, King's Speech, and the Queen. I'll be honest, I picked this up thinking it might be worth some value, but it's not. But I've never actually seen the Queen, and with all the recent stuff going on, obviously with the royal family and the Queen and the death of the Queen and everything, we'll be quite interested to watch that. I've never seen the King's Speech, but I've never seen any of these. But yeah, thought I'd pick that up. And that was one charity shop. Now, I have actually been out again today, same shop, and they had put some new titles out today. So I got another 4. First one I picked up is a 3 film collection again, and this is Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Yeah, 3 movies. Don't really know much about these. I know that I think they were based on books. I'm wondering whether my daughter might know something about these. Might be interested in watching them, so I thought I'll pick that up. Next one is a film from the 90s, starring Matt Damon, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Jude Law. I've never actually seen this, but I believe it's supposed to be a pretty good movie, and it's a talented Mr. Ripley. Yeah, I don't think it's like a con man or something. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I thought I'd grab that. And then I managed to grab a couple of Blu-rays in there. First one is another film from, I think this was in '99. Won a load of awards, and I remember it being a bit of a strange film. I've only seen it once, but I'd never seen this out in the wild before, and it was American Beauty. It's got Kevin Spacey and Annette Bening and the girl from American Pie. But yeah, I thought I'm not leaving that behind. I'll grab that for technically 25p. And the next one I got was another Blu-ray. I do actually own this. I think I got a Norwegian or Danish version of this for a couple of quid off eBay a few months back. And I thought this is obviously the UK edition. It's still sealed. American Psycho in a black case. Now this actually trades in for £6 in CEX. So I'll probably just hold on to the one I've got because it's perfectly fine, and yeah, trade this one in. Probably swap it out for a blue case as well, so I've got a spare black case. But yeah, wasn't leaving that behind either. And finally, I've been to CX today to trading yet more stuff. I think it was a £48 voucher for some more stuff I picked up the other week, including obviously Turning Red, and some games I got as well. And The Irishman I think I got the other week, stuff like that. And I got like £48 voucher. And I did pick up a few titles. These are pretty generic titles I've picked up, but they were cheap as well, so I thought I'd grab them. And the first one I picked up to go with the two that I got free, that I showed just earlier. I picked up the first Pitch Perfect movie for 50p. This one comes with a slip as well. As I say, I have seen these movies. They're okay. I think my daughter might like them when she gets a bit older. But I'm a completer, so thought I had to pay that out, so I've got all three of them now. Next one I picked up again for 50p, stars Tom Hardy and Joel Edgerton, and it's Warrior. Remember this being a pretty good movie. Saw this in the movie in the cinema. I can't remember when it was from. 2011. But yeah, it's kind of about ultimate fighting, but it's a pretty good movie about two brothers. Next one is another Matt Damon movie, and this came with a slip. This is just £1. I really enjoy this movie. It's a good movie for like a Sunday afternoon with a family, and it's We Bought a Zoo. So it's quite underrated. I really enjoy this movie, and it's really nice condition slip cover. Probably until I try and take the stickers off. But I wanted to add that to the collection. I really enjoy that film. Next one I picked up was just for £2, film starring Paul Walker and Jessica Alba. I think this is from the early 2000s, mid 2000s, 2005, and it's Into the Blue. I did have this on DVD a while back, but I do enjoy this film. I think it looked pretty good on Blu-ray. It's quite a good sort of action movie. So pick that one up. And the final pickup of the week and today is a Liam Neeson movie from last year. Another sort of Liam Neeson action movie. I've not seen this one. This is actually says it's like Die Hard on Ice. I'm sure it isn't. But this was £6 in CX, so I thought I'd add it to the collection. And it's The Ice Road. It's got a nice picture on the back there. Looks like it's from the Grey again. But yeah, that's The Ice Road. Happy to check that one out. And that is all the pickups for this week. So comment down below if you've seen any of these movies. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe. And I'll see you next time. Bye guys.